Hello all and welcome to another quick video. I thought I'd kind of do like a games collection video. I've seen a few online, so I thought I'd give it a go myself. Now, I've only had my Xbox for about a year. I bought it last October-ish time, near the end of October, just as Sunset Overdrive came out. So, obviously what I'm not going to show is all my digital download games, so things like Sunset Overdrive, which I got with the console, I'm not going to bother. But I'll start oldest to kind of newest, when the ones at the start I've not played in ages. So for example, we have FIFA 14, I haven't played that in a while. Only got it because I didn't have any games when it first came out, so I thought I might as well kind of get something which would be a bit different. Now I got Watch Dogs. Again, it's still sealed. I bought it on. I found it as a present from Amazon, so I've never played it. I do want to, but I think I'm getting so inundated with games where I've not really had a chance. But I'll probably give it a go sometime. The Crew. Played it for about 10 minutes, never been so bored in my life, so I thought I've sacked that off straight away. Forza Horizon 2, what's interesting about this, I've put in the Xbox, I've installed it, and I don't know why I didn't start it. I did get Forza 5 at the same time, so I kind of felt that I didn't probably want to do two longish games at the same time. And obviously now Forza 6 is out, I don't know how I'm going to play it. I do want to give it a go soon. I actually got it on eBay really cheap, the Metro Redux collection, so it's got Metro 2033 and Last Light. Always wanted to play them, just never got time. But again, I will. I mean, 2 games in one's cracking price. Can't really whinge about that. Next, Advanced Warfare. Got it last year as well, just as it came out, a couple of weeks after it came out. Not a bad game. Not my favourite by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not awful. I kind of do enjoy it. Haven't played it in a while, especially with new Black Ops 3 coming out. It's a bit pointless playing it now, but I might do. I did think about it, but I can't be bothered to wait half hour for it to install, so I've not really bothered. Battlefield Hardline is actually a decent game. I don't know why loads of people moan about it. It's a bit linear, the story, but it's good. It's different. I'm not keen on Battlefield as a whole, but Hardline was good. I did enjoy it. The online was a bit funny for my liking, but it was alright. Then what? Saints Row. It was the re-elected stuff, so you had the get out of hell expansion as well. Not the best expansion by any stretch of imagination. It was a bit boring and tedious. After you played it for an hour, you get the gist of it, certainly say the least. So we got that. What we got next? Forza 5, as I just said. Got it as a present. I did get it as a present, I think. But it's pre-owned. But I didn't really care. I do tend to buy my stuff brand new, just because I like the smell, if that sounds weird. But yeah, it's a good game. What's it? FIFA 15? Now, interestingly enough, as I record this, I've actually got FIFA 16 here, so it's still sealed. But I've not bothered opening it. I don't know why my camera's gone funny. Again, it's FIFA, isn't it? It's same old, same old. I have put plenty of hours into it. It is a really good game. But with 16 out, I don't really see why I'm going to play that now. Apart from the achievements, maybe. I'll probably go back and just finish it off. What next? Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Now, was originally meant to be download only, but they brought out for a hard copy. And if it was download only, I wouldn't have got it. But I thought for the price, it was only about £13, which is cheap, really, really cheap. So yeah, it's one of the games I've kind of played it for a little bit, but I got stuck and I got a bit bored by it. But it's alright. I do actually want to go back and play it. It's interesting because it actually feels like a brand new game. It feels like a proper game rather than an expansion or DLC or whatever. Project Cars, decent. When it first came out, it felt completely broken though. It felt such a funny game to play, especially with the handling. There's things like with go karts where you're trying to turn left, or turn right, and the online was a bit farcical. But again, because there's so many racing games out, it's so hard to have time to dedicate to a game like this, where you have to put hours and hours, kind of realistically, into it just to get good. It does. I don't think it per se feels more realistic than Forza. I think it's a lot more. I don't want to say challenging, but I don't prefer hours put together. But it's good. I think again, if you want to just play one game for hours and hours, and you got the patience to sit there for hours and hours, that's definitely the kind of game you want to go down and play if you like realistic racing. Next, GTA 5. Obviously, everyone knows what this is all about. It's I didn't play it on the 360 or anything, so for this was kind of a new experience off the bat just to play, and it was good. The single player was good. Not really played much online. Not played it since I finished the story. I will go back and kind of look at the heist stuff, but I've been told for some of them you need to have 4 people. So again, 4 people at the same time is going to be quite challenging. What have we got now? COD Ghosts. I actually bought it online really cheap, so I played for about 10 minutes. Played online, that's it. I do actually want to go and do the single player because I do like those kind of the proper Call of Duty games, not like Advanced Warfare where it's more jumpy. So I kind of hope I hope it's better, more realistic now, I suppose. That's what I'm kind of getting after. Gears of War, really, really good. I've avoided doing the story just for the reason of doing it with a friend. I did do it originally on Xbox with a mate, and as I'm choking all over the shop, and it was probably some of my best co-op moments I've had, where it's so enjoyable and you just keep playing and playing, and you don't get bored regardless of like what happens. But now it's decent, and for the price, I mean, it's not even expensive, so you can pick it up really, really cheaply. So it's definitely worth getting. Next one, again, really, really cheap still. I've not even bothered opening it. It's Brothers. It's one of those games where I wouldn't have got it if it wasn't relatively cheap. Again, it was probably about the £13 mark. I got it online, so it's something I want to try. I don't know how into it I get. I don't, because it's only about a 3-hour game from how I understand it, which isn't long at all. So maybe if I'm kind of bored for 3 hours, I'll probably give it a bash and just do it all in one. I don't want to kind of start it and not play it again just because I know I'd never go back to it. But yeah, I'll give it a go. Again, reviews are insane, so we'll check it out. Next, F1 2015. Not really much to it. As you see, there's a fair few racing games here. It is really, really well done. It's by far the best Formula 1 product out when it comes to games on Xbox. The 14 and 13 were so similar. There were so little differences. But you could see they're putting the effort into this. And you also have the 14 season in there. So you have the 2014 and 15 season with all the cars and stuff for each year, which is really cool. So I've got a lot of time for that when you have an option of both. But again, if you like Formula 1, you probably would have had it by now anyway. Now I only have 3 left. So, one more recent one is the Rare Replay Collection. I don't know if you really would get it if you weren't interested in either A, or the achievements, or B, the retro games. If I didn't buy for the achievements, I want to buy a full stop. It's the new games are fine, so like the Viva Pinatas, which we're all used to, is decent. I don't kind of get the nostalgia of the old ones because I'm probably a bit too young to kind of go into that category. But it's decent. I think you could play it in dribs and drabs. I don't think it's something you could sit there and play 8 hours on, on the bounce. But it was worth getting. It was only £20. What else we got? Oh, last two. So Forza 6, amazing game to be fair. Much better than 5. The story feels really well. Camp Career. I prefer it is more linear. It feels a lot more structured, which is kind of what I want as a racing game. I don't like the whole you float around and stuff. So for that, I really, really appreciate to get into. The showcase stuff and all that kind of the added events on top is good fun. It's different. I don't know if I'll 100% it, but I'll give it a go. The only problem I have is, but it's like a good thing but a bad thing, is the online. Now, 24 people online is such a cool idea. But when you have 3 of them go 300 miles per hour to the first corner, it wrecks it a bit, and it makes it more of a lottery. So there's times when you're probably in the mood to do that, but it'd be nice if they kind of ruled out a bit so you have more people who wants to race than who doesn't. Which is fair enough. It's one of those things. But the actual game itself so well done. And to be fair, really enjoyable. You either play it for hours or you can only do a couple races at a time. It doesn't feel like you have to put loads of hours at a time in. But again, definitely worth getting. I mean, by Christmas it'll probably drop in price anyway. So check that out. Last one now. This only came yesterday because it only came out yesterday, but I haven't had time to even unwrap it. It is FIFA 16. Now, I have played it on through the EA Access stuff, so I know exactly what it's all about. It's FIFA. It just feels so much more put together and complete. I don't really know what they can improve on next year. It does feel probably one of the best ones I've played. I mean, my favorite one was probably 08, so that back then was like incredible, and everything else since hasn't seemed as good. But yeah, 08 feels insane. Was insane at the time. This feels like the equivalent of this generation. So it's good. I do actually want to check out Pro Evo just because it's giving again so many good reviews. So I will probably check that out as well. But for the time being, I'm gonna just probably stick with this. And yeah, I'll give it a go. I do have got the Ultimate Team Draft. I don't. It's alright. It's nothing really special. It's not something I'm kind of into. I just prefer playing in, just doing a career and all that stuff. I don't really like buying people, like messing around with the transfers and stuff. But yeah, nonetheless, definitely worth getting. I mean, it's just you put as many hours as you like into it, and it don't feel like an old game. It's still absolutely immense. Um, but yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. As you can see, it's not an awful collection. It's not amazing, but yeah, it's not bad for having the console for a year and having these isn't too shabby. Obviously, there's a few I've downloaded, but to go through all that is just it's just too much of a long process for my liking. Um, but yeah, also just to answer any questions, the reason I got the proper copies is because I'm still not really bought into digital stuff completely. I don't really want to spend equally more money, so you could buy FIFA for 50, and yeah, I could buy the hard copy for 40, so I could buy less, pay less, and get the proper product. So I think until prices start coming down, I don't think I'm gonna really bite into it. But yeah, for the time being, these are good. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy. If you did like, please like and subscribe and all that cool stuff. And watch my other videos. I'm doing the career mode, the manager mode on FIFA 16. So if you want to watch that, please do. And I hope to see you all soon. Bye.